between us, yeah. I decided I'm forever riding, you forever guiding. Pull up on the hop, hit his curb up sliding. Notice when you mad, ain't no words, just silence. Drew my favorite color, now you seeing every shade of me. You say that I'm tripping, I hit back like where you taking me.
Whew. It is a chilly one this morning. God damn. Anyway, now welcome back to the channel. So circadian rhythms now set. Morning gut health / adaptogen nootropic / immune support drink down the hatch. So off to a great start to the day. Going to be taking you through the bulking grocery haul. So I'm going to go for get 4 or 5 days worth of food. So it's going to be a hefty one. I would love to take the motorcycle, but I don't know how much I can fit in my backpack. So yeah, anyways, compromises. Now we are in a little bit of a predicament because it is 8:15 currently, and the sourdough shop opens at 10. So I usually eat my first meal at 9:30. So gonna have to fast a little bit longer than usual, but much worth it to get the sourdough. I'm gonna be first one in there, so it should be the freshest batch. Now, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So before, go to the grocery store. Always got the grocery list on the cellular device here. So in my coaching app, it makes it super simple. I set up my own meal plan on my app, and then because it gives you a nice little grocery list option, so you can put in how many days you want to go shop for, and then it basically just spits out exactly what you need for those days. So yeah, makes it super simple. Now I will say this video won't be a budget grocery haul. I may do one of those in the future, but simply because I just go for beef source, I'll go like grass-fed beef. I'll do pasture-raised eggs instead of regular eggs. I'll go the organic fruits and vegetables, because I think well, it's important to invest your money there if you have the resources available to do so, because it will literally dictate how you feel every day. So I think that's the most important place to invest. Obviously depends on your budget, but throughout the video, like if you're on a budget, you can just make simple changes. Like instead of getting grass-fed ground beef, just get like some regular ground beef. Instead of getting pasture-raised eggs, I would probably go Costco, get a big ass thing of eggs. Obviously, instead of the organic fruit, you can just go regular fruit. I just wash that with baking soda. It's been shown to get off the pesticides. Don't really want those pesticides in there, but yeah, I'll also call out a few tips when we're in the grocery store, save you some money here and there. But with that said, finances shouldn't be the limiting factor on your ability to nail nutrition, because you can still get the job done on a budget, even if you just got to go like canned tuna, get it done. So also check out the podcast link in the description. Going to be doing a bodybuilding on a budget, which not necessarily even just fitness in general, health and wellness on a budget. So that podcast is coming soon. So I'm going to be going into all these little hacks you could do to save money, and how actually you'll end up probably spending less money on your food because you won't be wasting anything. I mean, if you eat out, that's a lot of money as well. So anyway, enough waffle. First stop of the day, we're going to go get coffee, because in the morning drink I did put decaf cold brew. I make my own. I got like the beans, blend them up, put them in the middle of the jar, then I let it seep overnight, and then becomes a nice little cold brew. So put decaf coffee in there just because I like how it tastes in the morning. And then now it's time to get the real caffeine going and head to the grocery store. Alright, quite the productive morning. I would say working at a coffee shop, easily 3x the productivity. Also, the nootropics are on board, which definitely makes things nice and smooth, nice and focused. Last video went over the morning nootropic stacks if you're interested in nootropics. But nevertheless, killed enough time to now it is 9:40 and the sourdough place opens at 10. So gotta head home, get off the bike, into the car, because there's no chance to finish all the groceries, fitting all the groceries in the backpack here, because we got a hefty food shop ahead of us. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll head to the grocery store. Ooh, and the PBD podcast just went live, so got something to listen to on the ride back. Let's get it. All right, grocery store navigation 101. So first, like I said, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Come in here with a list so you know exactly what you're getting. If you have a meal plan set up, perfect, you can run that shit. But navigation wise, stay on the outsides, because as soon as you start making your way up and down the aisles, it's a slippery slope, man. Your nutrition's probably going to start going downhill from there, start getting those ultra processed foods, which we all know not that great for you. So with the exceptions, of course, in the middle aisles, we're not talking about the condiments and the nuts and jasmine rice, etc. But if you can get the majority of your shopping done on the outside, your nutrition is going to be pretty solid. So just going to make my way through here and grab what I need. Then we'll debrief at home what we got for the protein, the carb, the fat sources. Then I'm going to put together some example meals so you guys can take some inspiration potentially and apply it. Yeah, because we're getting huge out here. So get this Balkan grocery haul underway. Alright, so we got the grocery haul all laid out, nice and neat here. So first, gonna take you through the carb sources. So we're going potatoes, we obviously got fruit, bananas, blackberries, pineapple, kiwi, blueberries. For the sourdough, of course, just picked this up. Smells amazing, super fresh. They couldn't even cut it for me yet because it was still too warm. So about to have this for meal one, which we'll get into. But veg-wise, we got green beans, cucumber, red peppers. Then for the protein sources, we got chicken, salmon. Always go, I actually had to make a stop to another grocery store to get wild salmon because I would always go wild salmon. If you eat farm-raised salmon, I'm telling you right now, look up how farm-raised salmon is raised on YouTube. You will never touch that shit again. So always wild salmon. Of course, extra lean, grass-fed ground beef, yogurt, pasture-raised eggs, and then some more carb sources over here. Of course, jasmine rice. This one did not pick up at the grocery store, but massive one for Balkan. Cream of rice, unbelievable. I got chocolate flavor, I got peanut butter flavor, cookie butter flavor, and yeah, that's all the flavors. But I'll switch it up depending on how I'm feeling on the day. And this goes amazing with pretty much everything. Like you could do a bowl of this which is an obscene amount of carbs. And you can put like fruit in there, and then like maybe some dark chocolate, maybe some macadamia nuts, maybe some raw honey as well, which we also got. Raw honey, organic. And then extra virgin olive oil. Didn't pick this up at the grocery store. Got this from Brian Johnson, the guy trying to live to 120. So got some premium extra virgin olive oil as a fat source, some organic macadamia nuts, and then some dark chocolate this week. So in terms of the food options, I usually keep protein sources relatively similar, with the addition of steak, which I'll have quite often, to be fair. I'll go lean cuts like top sirloin. Sometimes I'll chop them up, make them into little bits, and then they're super good. I'll either air fry them or put them in the pan, bangs. Or I'll go turkey bacon, which is really good with the first meal, but not having turkey bacon today because still quite hungry at the moment. But as the calories continue to rise, food volume will come down. So turkey bacon is a great addition there. And then in terms of fruit and veg sources, I'll just switch them up every week. So this week I went red pepper, green beans. Next week I'll maybe go broccoli and then some other veg. Same with fruit. I went pineapple, blackberry, obviously blueberries. Maybe I'll go raspberry, strawberries next week. It's important to have variety, so you're nailing all your micronutrients across the week, and you're also giving your gut microbiome the variety as well. So you are supporting a healthy gut microbiome. Also not included in this, but I do have already had kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir for the fermented foods to get the gut health gain. So now I'm going to run you through some example meals you can put together for yourself. And yeah, I'm starving, so let's get it. Alright, meal number one, got a super simple breakfast. 3 eggs on 150 grams of sourdough, so 3 slices of sourdough and then like a little extra bit. And then 2 kiwis. So 1 egg came out pretty perfect, the other not so much, and then the other very much not so. So never claimed to be a master in the kitchen, but we're getting there. So this is example breakfast number 1. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go through example number 2. But yeah, we'll continue on with the day. I'm going to get this down because, like I said, I'm starving. The amount of errands this morning was pretty hefty. So, can eat this, then catch you at meal 2. All right, next meal, which is the perfect pre or post-workout meal. We got jasmine rice. Definitely make sure to wash your rice. I used to just cook it straight like 2 years ago. Absolutely wild. Was moving mad back then. But we got ground beef with it, seasoned with a little garlic, onion powder, and black pepper. Then we got red pepper. Pro tip, mix them all in the pan together afterwards. Just adds a little bit to the taste, in my opinion. Throw in a banana, some kimchi on top, and would highly recommend this pineapple habanero hot sauce. Goes quite well together. Then, of course, half a teaspoon of pink salt on every meal. So super simple meal. We just got ground beef, cooked up 2 packs. So each pack is 400 grams. So each of my serving 200 grams. So I got 4 servings of ground beef cooked up, ready to go. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Again, I know I keep saying it, but it's so true. Just literally finished up a podcast talking about that. So that's ready to go. This meal is honestly the perfect bulking meal. It serves as a great pre-workout meal, great post-workout meal. You could honestly run the rice as high as you need to. Super easily digestible. Lots of micronutrients, potassium as well. And then pair it with some fruit. So we got pineapple. And today is a rest day, but if it was a train day, I would just do a little bit more rice because my training day and rest day macros are a little bit different. But yeah, this serves as a super simple meal. One of my favorites, of course, we got the kimchi on there for the gut microbiome. Keeping on top of that. And yeah, would highly recommend. Busting out the air fryer for this meal, cut up the potatoes, season them with oregano, smoked paprika, and black pepper. Makes quite the lovely combination for some crispy fries. Toss them in the air fryer. Then we got top sirloin, which I like cutting up into little steak bits. Makes them nice and crispy. Then cucumbers alongside. All right, so meal 3 today, we got potatoes, which come out literally so crispy out of the air fryer, literally like fries. So good. Cucumber, and then top sirloin, cut in little bits, steak bits, unbelievable. So would highly recommend you give those a try. A little bit unorthodox. I've never seen anybody do it, even though definitely people do it, but maybe I created it. Just gonna trademark that and OS steak bits. But nevertheless, that and then some pineapple for the carb source. And gotta say, this is one of my favorite meals. Tomorrow, gonna do salmon instead of the steak, so I like to kind of swap those out. So you'll see that tomorrow as another meal example. But this one, gotta say, especially when dieting, even if you take out the steak bits and you put in chicken so you get a little more volume, white potatoes, fantastic. Not only for satiety, they are the most satiating carb, but also for gut health as well because they are a resistant starch. So yeah, cucumber as well. You could run up the volume on cucumber. Wouldn't go too crazy with the volume though. That's how you kind of mess up your gut. Been there, done that in the past. So wouldn't go crazy with the volume, but nevertheless, gonna enjoy this meal because eat it while it's warm. And I will see you at the last meal of the day, which is also quite the banger. Okay, all right, now we're safe. All right, last meal of the day, finishing off the night with yogurt, blueberries, blackberries, dark chocolate, and then I put some whey, mixed it in with the yogurt, super good. And topped it off with some Ceylon cinnamon, which also has a lot of benefits for blood sugar regulation as well. And then there's just this donut spice from this company called Flavor God. I was at Pure Muscle, so I saw it looked pretty good. So caught that over there, and we'll see how it tastes. First time trying it out. So yeah, last meal of the night. Gonna kick up now, watch some the show, the prequel. If you guys seen Terminalist, the prequel to that, Dark Wolf, I think it's Wednesday today, so pretty sure a new episode comes out every Wednesday. So hopefully get that on, and yeah, have an optimal sleep for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys at meal 1 tomorrow. Good morning. So we got the pre-workout meal here today. So we got 3 eggs, egg whites, and then I put some sauerkraut in there and then kind of flip it over. It kind of got mangled, but which is usually the case. But it's supposed to be a nice looking omelet. And then we got cream of rice, which is unbelievable, to be honest. It's literally like chocolate cake. Also going to make this for my last meal as well. Some cream of rice to complement the Ninja Creamy, which you will see, which also bangs. But peanut butter flavored cream of rice, I would say top 2 flavors are peanut butter and chocolate. Cookie butter is pretty good. It's a little sweet for me, but I love it. Literally, like chocolate cake goes super well with, got some frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, and then raw honey. Put some cinnamon on there, and then this like donut spice kind of thing from Flavor God. So tastes super good. And the reason I go cream of rice today is because it's training day, pre-workout meal, so this digests super well, and you're able to get a good amount of carbs in, not that much volume, so you're not gonna be bloated or something throughout the workout, which is also huge. Now, yesterday I didn't go over any of my subs, so I might as well start with the cool one, which is urolithin A, and this one's pretty damn cool. It's been shown to induce mitochondrial autophagy, so basically recycles bad mitochondria and replaces them with good ones, which is super sick. There's been some studies that show some pretty cool outcomes. Then we got omega-3s. Take 3 grams a day of total EPA and DHA. So one thing with omega-3s, you want to make sure you're looking at the back, and you don't want to get 3 grams of total fish oil. You want to get 3 grams of total EPA and DHA. So add up the EPA, add up the DHA, and then however many pills you need to take to get to 3 grams is what you want. So this one is a high quality one. So I only have to take 3 to get 3 grams. But like if you buy a shitty one at like, let's say Shoppers or something like that, or one of those just like little tinny ones, you're gonna need to take like 20. And I wouldn't buy those as well because the chances they're rancid already on the shelf is quite high. So they're actually gonna do more harm than good. So if you want to get omega-3, go high quality one. I got Metagenics here. Then we got the Thorne Basic 2-a-day multivitamin. This one is just super solid, has everything you need. In a diet phase, I will say when calories are lower, I'll do the Thorne Elite AM and PM multivitamin, which is just a little more vitamins because I am consuming less. But since we are calories a little higher, just the basic nutrients a day. Again, it's pretty cheap. It's like 48 bucks, something like that, Canadian. So not bad. D3K2, take 2,000 IU. And one thing with D3 and K2, I'd always base it off your blood work. So you get your blood work done, you can also see where you're at. Also, if you get your blood work done and like you can see your red blood cells, that'll give you an insight into your nutrient status and your B vitamin status, which can be helpful. And I mean, I could go on and on about how blood work, you can interpret that for performance, essentially. But then we have NAC, which is precursor to glutathione, our body's most potent antioxidant. So in our modern environment, pretty much you can think of it like when we were evolving, how many pollutants there were versus now. Like every time a car stops, I'm pretty sure every time a car hits a brake, you just get a bunch of microplastics in your system. So this kind of helps your body deal with that because the demand is quite higher than what it would have been, let's say, when we were 1,000 years ago or whatnot. So yeah, keep it on top of the glutathione status. And those are the subs for meal 1. Post workout, I just take magnesium, and I also take Corzergen with that meal as well. And maybe I'll do a full video on the supplements I take. But gonna eat this because I'm marved right now, super hungry, and then probably go eat it outside, super nice, then hit the gym. All right, back from upper, which was quite the good workout today. Progressed pretty much across the board, so that's how you know the bulk is going well, the food is being put to work. So post workout today, usually this will be rice, but I wanted to use the sourdough. I was just feeling sourdough, so I just swapped the rice for sourdough. So we got 3 slices of sourdough, cucumber, steak bits, and then pineapple to go with it. So pretty solid meal. Probably gonna put some maybe hot sauce on the open face sandwich, I guess you could call it here, or some honey mustard. And yeah, I will see you at meal 3. Up next, we got some wild salmon, of course, seasoned with garlic powder, smoked paprika, black pepper, and a little oregano. I then put in the air fryer at 400 for about 8 to 10 minutes. Then, of course, we got those crispy potatoes and green beans and a little extra virgin olive oil on top to put the meal together. All right, meal number 3, we got the probably the most gourmet meal of the day. Definitely the best looking presentation-wise. So, kiwis, salmon, potatoes, green beans, little extra virgin olive oil on top, and yeah, this slaps. This is one of my favorite meals. This is quite literally, I probably have this almost every day. Obviously didn't have it yesterday, but yeah, super good. Sometimes I'll go broccoli instead of the green beans, and occasionally I will do salmon rice as well, because I think that's just a elite combo too. And yeah, gonna get this down, and I will see you at the last meal of the day. All right, finishing the night off with a nice little dessert, I guess you could call it. So we got Ninja Creami here, cookies and cream flavor. So cookies and cream, protein powder, unsweetened cashew milk, 2 stevia. I also put some colostrum in here, and then I mix in, after you put it spin once, and then you do make a hole, and you can put in dark chocolate, macadamia nuts, kind of whatever you want, and then mix it in, and then it's super good. So there's like dark chocolate in here as well. Then we got cream of rice, so basically chocolate cake. Essentially, literally tastes exactly like chocolate cake flavor with bananas on top, which goes super well. And then put some Ceylan cinnamon, and then this donut seasoning from Flavor God that I've been rocking with. I got it like last week, so kind of just been putting it on everything that makes sense. So yeah, this meal absolutely slaps. Sometimes I'll put all the ice cream into the bowl, so kind of like an ice cream sundae a little bit. And yeah, so that is a wrap on the bulking grocery haul. Also some bulking meal examples that are all, well, except for this one, pretty nutrient dense, filled with micronutrients, antioxidants. You can see the variety in the diet as well. All pretty easily digestible. Gut health on point with the diet as well. And yeah, definitely gonna run another one back when calories get a little bit higher and then food volume comes down a touch. Definitely won't be going Ninja Creami when calories are higher, because this is quite voluminous. So these meals pretty much tick all the boxes, so gonna get some optimal gains and optimal health alongside. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you next week in Building Episode 8. Peace.